Good evening, I'm Alex Dierckman. The city of Bloomington Wednesday began a series of 3 talks aimed at preparing owners of ash trees to fight the invasive emerald ash borer. As WTIU Stan Jastrzebski reports, arborists say the city's ash trees will disappear if not pre-treated.
As he injected a chemical into the roots of an ash tree in Bloomington's Bryant Park, arborist Carrie Bridges said the argument for protecting the tree is essentially an economic one.
You're going to spend money. You're not going to get out of this for free. If you let the EAB kill your tree and it starts falling on your house, then you're going to spend money repairing your house. If you just go ahead and proactively remove the tree, you're going to spend money removing the tree. If the tree is valuable to you and you treat it, then you're going to spend money treating it.
Bloomington has several hundred ash trees, about 6% of its total canopy, and the ash borer has already devastated the foliage in the Peppergrass neighborhood on Bloomington's near south side. The city's urban forester, Lee Huss, says the demonstrations were scheduled to try to protect the remaining trees.
The beetle should be emerging here very shortly. It'll be flying and feeding up into the leaves of trees. That's why the timing of the insecticide at this time is important.
About half a dozen residents attended Wednesday's seminar, but none said they had seen the EAB on their ash trees. But both Bridges and Huss say by the time landowners see the beetle, it's already too late. For WTIU News, I'm Stan Jastrzebski.
The weather is finally catching up with the calendar, but farmers are still behind. According to a crop progress report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, 30% of Indiana corn had been planted as of Monday. That's 62% less than what had been planted at this time last year. And yet, Indiana is above the national average, where 28% of corn is planted nationwide. As recently as a week ago, less than 10% of the state's crop was in the ground. At the current rate, the full crop could be planted by mid-June, as long as the weather cooperates. Indiana's new physician orders for scope of treatment, or POST program, is aimed at creating consistency in the healthcare system for those approaching the end of life. POST is a form that patients and physicians fill out that details exactly what type of care the person wants, including directives on whether to resuscitate or if the patient wants antibiotics or a feeding tube, and how aggressive their care should be, such as the use of intubation or ventilation. While the program likely will not be fully rolled out statewide for several years, both Fort Wayne and Bloomington have expressed a desire to become pilot sites. And here's a look at the weather. Tonight, expect a 50% chance of thunderstorms, with lows in the mid-60s, and 79 degrees tomorrow and a 60% chance of thunderstorms. For WTIU News, I'm Alex Dierckman.